this video shows how to use the quick snap and how to put some geometric or constraints or some relations between some of the features. In this case, that the first part you have to create, one thing is quick snap between those this arc and that the circle and that circle. I have to draw one tangent line, so you have to go to sketchy mode, and then I have to draw a line, and by using quick snap I could choose tangent snap, and if I choose that circle, then you see that the line is following that all the time, maintain that the tangency, and choose the second circle right here while you're moving see that still tangent snap is on, and that's why if I choose anywhere circumference, then it shows that the tangent symbol is there. So that make sure that you see that tangent symbol. So when you create it, that is the tangent symbol, and I'll try to zoom in. That's still small. So that is the tangent symbol, and then you could do the rest of the four side and draw the tangent lines, and that's one way to use one of those the options that you could use for the tangency. And then if I go to second window, the second part, that's what you have, and already I put that this contour board, but I would delete that one so that I could start all over. So now I create all the parts, and then one thing that you have to know is I use not the top plate for the base, I use the side, it's the front side, and have this L shape and then extrude that directions. And sometimes, many times, when you have some angled bracket or basically the L bracket, that starting from that side, then much easier. And to have the hole, and this time you are asked to use hole wizard, and this is contour board is already set up, so you have to go to hole wizard in this area and go to hole wizard, and then you have to choose what type. In this case, I have the contour board. This is a countersink, but we are using contour board, and choose the inch and ends inches because it says 3/8 of inches, and I chose the type of the bolt, this bolt head is hex bolt, and then size of 3/8. So the one thing is you have to choose type of the hole, and then this is two-step process. Then go to position and choose where that hole starts from. So that is from the top surface right here. And then in this case, you start to have those. And then now is good time to use the quick snap and choose anywhere on the circumference of the cylinder. Then it knows where center point is. So if I said OK, then it's going to create those holes. So go to the third one, and I already created right here, and actually I just step back a little bit, so I will delete some of those options, right, even dimensions, and actually I delete these two circles too. Now once I draw the vertical line which is tangent to the circle, I draw another horizontal line tangent to that circle. Then with this, I could have offset of this line, the offset of that line, and opposite direction by 0.625, because that the top edge, that rounded edge, that is going to be diameter is 1.25, so that should be 1.25 over 2, that's 0.625. So that's what I want. And the second one is I have to draw a tangent line. Again, I already draw it, so that I will have to delete this one. And I'm going to draw another offset of this line, this time up, but distance will be 1.5 over 2, that should be 0.75. So that by doing those, I have created the horizontal line with the 3 inches and vertical line as 3 inches. And that is going to be right here, that is center for the arc on the top. So I could draw a circle by using that. The end of this line will be my center, that is one circle, and this is my second circle that we have. And again, that you could try to have one big circle which is tangent to this circle and that circle, but sometimes when you try to do that, it might push these circles away, so that again in the case I may delete these two, the offsetted lines, and then I will fix those two circles, so that I will anchor that, and I will anchor these circles too. And then I could draw a big circle and arbitrary circle somewhere here, close to be the tangent to each other. And then again, I could put some relations, and I choose the big circle, and while it's highlighted, press Shift key and choose one circle, and then put the tangency there. And then same thing, then I could have that big circle highlighted and Shift key with that small circle, and then also I could put tangency there, and then you have those. And then in this case, I could put the dimensions for those. That's the big circle. It is going to be 6-inch diameter, so I will put 6-inch diameter. And then again, if I don't have the fixed symbol right here, or fix these two circles, they might push these two circles away, but at this moment it cannot do it because we fixed it. And if you want to remove those fixed extra constraints with this, then choose that symbol, right click and delete. Then that's gone. Again, choose that anchor, and while it's highlighted, right click and delete, and that's the basic geometry you can get, and you could finish this part. And the last one is about the same, so that if I go to the last one, and then you will see that I draw again, same thing, I draw just arbitrary two circles, and then for the circular arc on top and bottom, I will just big circle that includes all the things, right? So that's the first thing. Oh, I choose that circle right here. So that's the circle I have. Again, I already put that the fit symbol here. Then I could put again, have this circle chosen, it's highlighted, Shift key, choose that small circle, and put tangency there. And that's first constraint that I put. And this one, again, same process, and do the second circle. And then I could put tangent to each other, and that's what I have. And then once you have done it, you could trim this, and then you have that the segments. You could do the same thing right here. And while you're doing it, all the time when you try to have tendency, you need to see that the small symbols right there, both sides, right? So that's how you create these parts.